Welcome back, camping adventure time here at beautiful 4 Mile Creek State Park. It wasn't so beautiful yesterday when we pulled in. Nothing but wind, rain, snow, and the breeze blowing off of that lake felt like about 22 degrees. It's still very early in the season, and New York State Parks opened up these campgrounds, I think 8 of them total, because we're in the path of the big solar eclipse coming on Monday.
Yeah.
We jumped online last week, saw this was available here, and we snatched it up.
And this is our first time at 4 Mile Creek State Park, so we just thought we'd show you guys what they have to offer.
So we are on site 81 in the 100 loop. There are 2 other loops in the campground, but again, with it only being open this weekend, they're not open at all. It looks like there's a bunch of tent areas over there that are like non-electric, and we are on a lake view site over here, which is pretty nice, minus the breeze yesterday. Today, obviously, it's a lot nicer. One of the best things about this park is the close proximity to Niagara Falls, if you guys were looking to kind of go check that area out. And get this, I believe last year it started, I could be wrong about that, but there is now a free bus tour that picks you up right at the campground. You can check the schedule up in the front office. You can go on their app. It's called Discover Niagara, I believe. Not only does it just take you down to the falls themselves, but it's a bunch of different destinations, a couple of state parks to visit.
The aquarium.
The aquarium's one of them. If you guys wanted to ride down to the casino and catch a ride back, that sort of thing. So really cool setup for families. If somebody was looking to do some camping and visit Niagara Falls, you don't have to worry about parking your rigs. You don't have to worry about paying for parking. And on top of it, this is a free service. They charge you nothing to ride the shuttle. I think it said 9 to 9 Friday and Saturdays, and what, 9 to 5 on Sunday?
Yeah, it was definitely, the shuttle again is something you should definitely utilize if you've got family or even, adults wanting to get around and go see what's happening downtown
Free, guys,
Niagara.
free. Charge
Right.
you nothing for it. If you wanted to just get out of the campground, say it was a rainy day or something, we almost jumped on yesterday, but we were setting up and everything. I mean, I think they said it's an hour and a half round trip all the way around for all the destinations, so you could even do that.
And the one thing I really like about these sites is they're right here on the waterfront. It's a really nice view in the morning, really any time of day. It's a little breezy here, breezier than it is down there. And you could even see Toronto.
Plus, you get a whole bunch of room for the kids to play, or there's people over there throwing a football around now. It looks like they made a stairway down to the water edge. I'm not sure if that's new or not. It looks like there's unfortunately, a bunch of erosion going on when we were down there earlier. But I think that's kind of part of the way they built it, to put a stop to it or at least slow it down a little bit. So there is access to get, if you wanted to take the dogs down there or get a kayak or something like that, you could go right down those steps without any issues and launch that with no problem too. These really aren't my favorite style of sites. I mean, they are kind of open. It looks like this might be a newer loop. We are into more wooded and shaded areas. To be fair, I think loop 200 is that way. We didn't get a chance to see 300 at all. Still, all in all, a nice little area. Especially if you had group camping going on, this would be a perfect setup.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, and they have a nice couple little picnic shelters, like those covered pavilions. And they've got like the little barbecue grill. It's actually right on the ground. They look like fire pits.
I've never seen one like that. It's like a fire pit, so you could, either one. It's not just a grill. You could have a little fire area if you had a family reunion or something there too.
Yeah, but they're
neat.
Yeah, they're definitely nice.
And I don't think that I don't think you rent those. I think they're just, you can use them with day use with the day pass.
Yeah, kind of like a first come, first serve. I don't think they're rentable. And there are a couple playgrounds too available. I think there's a bigger one, and then there's a smaller one too for the younger kiddos. Not sure which loops.
I think this is the bigger one, and I think the smaller one is over by the camp store, which they do have a nice little camp store. It's not run by the park. I think it's a private owned one, but the guy was very friendly in there, had stuff well stocked. Honestly, his prices weren't bad. Len had to get her 18th cup of coffee in there this morning. And he's giving out free popcorn all weekend long, so
and it was delicious.
It was good
delicious.
Popcorn. is this the best state park near Niagara Falls? Might be. You got the Discover Niagara shuttle. You got plenty of amenities here. You got things to do for the kids. A nice little camp store. We weren't able to show you guys the whole park. Again, they got a big chunk of it closed down. I think we definitely would be back to stay in the Loop 200. That's more our style. Again, this is nice if you're into this sort of thing, or you got a group of people or something like that. It's a, you know, they're a little tight together, but it's fine. Jam everybody in. We've heard things that it's the party loop before. Could be if that's what you're into. Let us know. Have you guys ever been here? Have you ever camped here before? Would you ever stay here again? Have you guys ever checked out one of those yurts? Let us know down in the comment section. We're always curious to learn about what you guys have to say and what you guys like. We appreciate you guys watching. As always, we will catch you next week.